We saw some amazing steals from Soldaris on IDL, or not Soldaris on IDL, but rather IDL's Thief. We are gonna be moving on to, I believe this is the town map now. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the map. Battle of Kylo. I'm so sorry. I've been gone for way too long, guys. I'm sorry about that. However, amazing game, amazing play. We had GG's thrown all over the place the last game there. All members are loading in IDL. We're gonna switch over to the Guild Wars 2 cam again. IDL taking the blue team spawn on this map, right over here, looking up at Tosai's point of view. They're going to have the close point as their mansion. Rather, well, we look over here on red team, made in meta. The legendary comeback, let's see if they can do it again, has their close point at Windmill. Again, red team consisting of Teldo, a fill-in for today, Anzai, made in meta regular. Tage made meta regular, and Soldaris made meta regular. Denji off on the blue team here. IDL Click will be regular for IDL. IDL with Tosai, regular for IDL. IDL Xerix, regular for IDL. And IDL Cultix, regular for IDL. Now, is Denshi a fill-in or is she a regular member as well?
He's a regular member.
He just doesn't like that name scheme. She's different.
Yeah. He doesn't need to adjust to that standards. He's special.
We are at the moment waiting for the 5th member of red team to join, but as soon as they come in, let's look over the map here. I will try to remember to circle things this time. Battle of Kylo, definitely a smaller map here we're seeing. We have 3 points, all within very close proximity of each other. However, those teams with Shadow Steps are going to be able to gain a pretty significant advantage, as this is a map with a lot of elevation and whatnot. So thieves are going to definitely be a useful utility here. As a sort of a secondary objective, we see each team has access to a trebuchet, as we're highlighting them now. Blue teams is there, red teams is over here where I just circled. Teams can use those to deal significant amounts of damage being aimed at Clock Tower. Clock Tower, however, does need to be destructed to be hit first.
The match starts soon.
We're going to close that now, as we are getting into the map. We're going to start our point of view looking out up at Tosai again for the blue team.
Yeah, I'd like to mention that those thieves on this map really will make the difference. We'll see how the matchup goes. If either Cultist, Thief for Team Idol, or Soldaris, the Thief for Made in Meta, will do a better job at shooting that trebuchet in the right moments.
Ganks are going to be key here. We saw very little buffs going out for red team. Meanwhile, the blue team actually jumping into a shadow refuge. It seems that red team's guardian wanted to stay out of that. But it looks like red team might go for a gank here. A lot of the members look like they're going to jump in on mansion, actually. A big surprise here. A lot of definitely a different strategy looking at Ultimate Healbag's point of view right now. Definitely taking on IDX Xerix. That surprised him. He goes down below 50% health in just seconds. Red team has already gained a point, and they are going to force blue team off the point here. Red team taking a lot of damage, though. Tage looking at his point of view over here in the middle real quick, holding off against 2 members of blue. IDL Xerix has managed to go down. I believe they just stealthed him. Yes, he has just gone into stealth, so they are going to res him. Nice defense there by the blue team. They are keeping themselves in this fight.
And actually now trebuchet shots are incoming for Made in Meta, as Atsani is using that.
Yeah, it seems that red team had this planned out. Blue team had no clue this was coming. Looking at Teldo's point of view, he brings in his supply crate. That's going to take down Xerix again. Let's see if they're going to be able to stomp him. Our red team's members assaulting this point are getting rather low. However, Tage getting low in the middle as well. They're running out of time. They have gotten 2 points, though.
Yeah, they do. And one is defended with the portal from Atsani, and he's shooting with the trebuchet. So he's basically in the team fight and defending his point at once.
Red team made in meta with a fill-in from Team Paradigm, doing very well currently at 60 points. Meanwhile, blue team has yet to get a single point. Made in meta definitely is coming back with a fury now against IDL.
Yeah, awesome strategy on that map. I really didn't expect that.
I didn't see that coming for sure. Looking over here at Soldaris' point of view for a moment. Soldaris, rather. He looks at the Thief. As we said before, Thieves are going to be crucial. He's going to waste no time. He's going to jump up on the roof, actually. I think he might be using this, what is debated as, no, it looks like he's going to go back, and we're going to ignore that for now. One member of the blue team, Xerix, is going to jump on Windmill, but 2 members are nearby, so that's not going to happen. He gets mowed and pushed off. The fight is now at Clock Tower, which has yet to be capped. IDL Click currently holding.
Yeah, we got a 2v2 and Windmill. Soldaris, I think, no, it's Kultas incoming for a 3v2 in favor of Team Idol.
Yep. Healer lag seems to be the warden over here for the red team, watching that point. Windmill is under assault. We're going to take a look at that point in just a second. Click throwing down his wall to evade a lot of this projectiles being thrown around here. We're going to come back to this fight in just a minute. Going over to Windmill. One member of the red team has gone down, so it looks like blue team is finally going to get this point back. They are stomping Soldaris now. I believe, yep, he goes down. Blue team, Xerix, will be recapping. This is going to be trouble for red now because blue team is going to be moving down into that point.
Yeah, but looking at the points, with that play from the early game, they actually got such a huge lead, over 100 points.
Eldo goes down. He does manage to throw his elixir down, though. He's going to get a nice elixir play there using his elixir R to res himself. He is getting low, however, that elixir is only going to keep him alive for just a few more seconds. Blue team managing to get an advantage here. Oh, nice Tage knocking back.
And again, trap shots incoming on the mid for Meta Meta.
This is like a brand new team. It seems they definitely managed to get their strategy down, and it seems to be working better for them on these two maps now. Maybe, possibly could have just been Forest was their weak map. Who knows? A lot of teams are a lot better at certain maps, so we're definitely seeing them shine on these two.
Meanwhile, Kutos for Team Idol neutralizing Mansion.
Looking at his point just a minute here. IDL Cultist. He does neutralize, however, Ultimate Healing Leg is going to push him off. He doesn't really seem to want to fight that, possibly. He's turning around now. Soldaris on the red team has just gone down over what looks like to be the windmill point, so Batosai is going to have no trouble recapping that. Back over to Ultimate Healing Leg, taking on IDL Cultist at the moment. This might take a while, so we'll come back to that. Back over to Clock Tower. Blue team gaining favor. Blue team has managed to get windmill.
Yeah, it's looking better for blue team now, with mid going for them, Tage actually going down.
Red team has evened it out. Tage is down. Teldo's there, though. Let's see if he's going to be able to get a res. He's getting pretty close. Stomps are getting close. He goes down. Deadtree has jumped in the fight here, though. We're going to move over to his point of view, trying to chase members of red off the point, so that's just going to allow IDL to move in and capture that point. IDL looks like they're going to have a pretty even lead now, looking at Teldo's point of view. Teldo, yep, blue team is sort of trying to get away from this fight now. They realize this isn't going to go so well for them. Blue team has managed to get a point advantage. Red team currently with 1 point to blue team's 2, but red team's up easily by 100 points this early in the game.
Yeah, and Team Idol realizes the benefits that Meta Meta gets from that trebuchet, so they're sending Denshi to deal with Asani.
Teldo's point of view here still. We're going to hop over to Tage, actually, as he has engaged Batosai. We got a tank on tank. Scratch that. Teldo's going to move in now. We're going to stay on his point of view. Bulk of the fight looks like it's happening at Windmill at the moment. Teldo going to outnumber Batosai here, but Batosai, we have seen him pretty tanky before.
Yeah, Zoldar's coming in as well, so they really want to get their close point back.
Taking a lot of damage. Looks like he might go down any minute now. Members of the blue team are arriving, however. It may not be enough. We do see a quickness field go out by the Mesmer. Tage going to have no trouble with that 50. Oh, and I do see a res. Nice play there. Just very close. Actually seeming to waste a bit of time for Tage as they almost had him at the near of his stomp animation. But Tosai and Xerix both very low on the blue team.
Yeah, but Toza will soon go down by the illusion and will be the focus again.
Enzai down. Red member's doing the best to res him, but it's not going so well. Teldo low as well, taking a look at his point of view, only 2.2k health remaining. He gets bursted there with the last 2.2k. He cannot interrupt that. Nice little play there by the Thieves. As we were saying before, Thieves are crucial. Soldaris manages to pop his heal. He's getting pretty low. Tage has gone down for the red team. Wow, I can't breathe. There's so much going on. Anyway, Soldaris waiting for his time to strike. Actually, it seems red team has told him, Metamed has told him to fall off, as blue team is going to gain control here. Red team's still up. They are getting a lot of kills, which is going to help them keep that gap open for a while. Red team has spawned. It looks like, I think the red team,
we have that standard situation of 2 points for one team and one team deciding to push for any one of those.
So there is actually, as we just saw, getting ganked by blue team. That's going to cut his rampage short. Red team's Mesmer, it looks like he did want to hop on the tread, but he doesn't realize it was damaged, so we might see a repair here possibly. Maybe not, so we barely see repairs in these high-tier games. It's just such a time sink.
Yeah, also it notifies the other team, so basically you're just wasting some seconds and the other team can react without scouting.
IDL Click, currently hiding in the midpoint here, is going to hold that steady for them while we look at Tage's point of view. He's going to be trying to assault here, helping his team out on the windmill. They definitely seem to be going for outer points is what their focus is. Tage actually getting hit by a lot here. He might go down, pops his shield heal. Almost a nigh interruptible heal. So he's going to keep alive for a few more seconds.
And it seems that without Ultima in the fight, he is actually defending Mansion all the time. And without the trebuchet support they had earlier, they can't really win those team fights.
Does manage to get the treb up, though, for Maiden Meta. However, it seems Denchily is going to see that and jump on that for Team Idol. Anazi doesn't want to waste any time trying to defend that. Not really worth it in the time sink. They are down by 1 point right now. Blue team made IDL getting very close to a comeback here. Gonna look open the map here, see where the fight seems to be gravitating. Blue team somewhat scattered at the moment. Red team again still scattered. Both teams need to really group up here. We're seeing currently defending Mansion. Where are you? There you are. Healer Lag currently defending Mansion. Over to the tank's point of view. Tage for the red team holding the middle. So they're gonna assault this now.
Yeah, it seems Meta decided to push for the mid without that trebuchet as it was destroyed again.
It could be a mistake over because they, as we've seen, they are losing team fights a lot more often than IDL is. But like again though, red team or blue team actually, IDL has managed to just take the lead, so they are going to need a second point soon. Their kills have unfortunately spanned their lifespan, so they are going to need to rely on points now.
Yeah, Zani going down again outside of the point. Nobody's gonna rest him. Kulta stomping him.
Actually seems like a waste of time. They could have just left him there and left a few dots on him, but it seems they want to go for the quick stomp anyway. Teldo getting focused down again. He does. Oh, a nice little jump there. He gets his own res. Trying to knock back members of his team. He's going to get out away from there. He knows he can't take that much burst. He's moving away. Deck over to Denshi's point of view here. Again, taking burst, a lot of burst here from Maiden Meta. She has jumped down. She's going to need to rejoin the fight. Looking over to the I point of view here. IDL Click holding steady for the blue team on the middle point. He does throw his wall of reflection up to try and null out some of Teldo's projectiles.
Yeah, and Azani realizing the importance of the trebuchet, placing a portal at his trebuchet location, heading for the repair kit to repair it instantly.
We did just see an illusion of life here to get IDL click up. However, that's going to expire in just a few seconds, and unfortunately, they may not be able to get a kill here on red team. Tage getting somewhat low, but it seems their illusion of life is going to expire just now. IDL click down again. He comes up, however, as they did manage to get control over that situation. Red team might want to consider pulling out here, as they just had their mansion back capped by IDL Cultists.
Yeah, good job by Kultas. In every game, he manages to get those crucial backups.
Red team wasting no time moving over to that, though. It seems we see this a lot, actually. Cultist that isn't really going to be greedy with that cap. He sees enemies coming. He doesn't want to waste time fighting them. He just takes the decap, which is significantly shorter time to take than the full cap.
Yeah, very smart play by the IDL Thief there.
Blue team taking a very comfortable lead now. Red team made a meta currently 330 points. Blue team at 423.
And again, as soon as Zani repairs the trebuchet to win some team fights, then she on point with his trebuchet control and destroying it again.
We're going to move over to the windmill here, looking at IDL Potosai. Teldo and Tage are currently assaulting. May not be enough damage, though Tage is not a very heavy damage dealer, so I don't know if Teldo's burst alone is going to be able enough to do it. Anzai coming in here, trying to tell. However, blue team is having reinforcements coming now as well.
Yeah, teammate Meta trying to outmaneuver Team Idol, as clearly the mid-fight isn't working for them.
Teldo getting bursted. He almost is down here. Looking like he gets this off every time. He's really good with his it seems this is something I noticed I don't really agree with. Now they're wasting a lot of their res utilities. They just wasted 2 res utilities all at once on one person. I don't really think that's a good strategy. I don't know if there's bad communication going on there, or but Teldo always getting his elixir down, but it seems the Mesmos want to try and res him anyway.
Yeah, I agree. It probably has more to do with those communication issues, since he isn't a permanent member of the team.
3 members of red team have gone down. That's going to bring blue team pretty close to lead unless we see decaps in the next few seconds. That's going to be a GG. IDL wins that match. That's going to give them the set. Top scorer of that game on Zani from Team Maiden Meta with 107 points, and IDL Xerex on the blue team with 170 points. Again, we saw the scores here. Blue team, while they did have a bit of a disadvantage there getting ganked at the beginning, they definitely came back in terms of kills, which is going to allow them to get those points in victory.
Yeah, that sneaky strat by Maiden Meta really gave them the lead at the beginning of the game with 130 points to 0. But the experience of Team Idol really shows as they're continuously winning those team fights.
That was a very nice game. That is the end of the set, ladies and gentlemen. Our victor today is IDL. I believe so. Just check with both teams to make sure they're all, yep, I believe everybody's all done here. Everybody has GG'd, everybody has congratulations all around. IDL, very nice job against Team MiM, but MiM with that amazing comeback we saw there in Faux Fire, so they did their fair share as well. IDL did end up coming out on top though, so like I said, GG to both sides. You sort of check out both teams. We have some info coming up soon on them, I hope. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to be sure to bring you more Guild Wars 2 casting action in the next week or so. The schedule is up right now. If you would like your scrimmage or match casted, be sure to send me an in-game message at, what is my digit code here, blue.8961. You can send me a message there, or you can send me a message right here on Twitch to set up the times. So I'm Blue, and this is Fixie. Fixie, is there anything you'd like to say or any shout-outs you'd like to make before we go?
No, that's it. Thanks for the viewers for tuning in. Hope to see you soon again.
See you hopefully on Sunday, guys. That's a very nice game for both teams again. Have a nice night.